up and down. Hey, Alaska, up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrists. Across the knuckles. And back to the fingers, index and thumb. Middle finger. Ring. And pinky. And the other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. Well, let's go around the back. And switch. 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 And switch. And jig at the waist, going through the legs. Switch. 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 All right, we'll put the ball on the ground, assess how the feet feel. And step on the ball 3 times right in the middle of the foot. Up to the knuckles, once on each going across. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the top of the heel, roll across the top of the heel by pivoting on toes. Press down just below the first knuckle at the side of the top of the heel. In the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and go to the other foot. Middle of the foot 3 times. Knuckles. Cross the knuckles. Across the top of the heel. Pressing in the 3 spots. Rolling down the bones. And scribbling. 3, 2, 1, release, get the ball out of the way, reassess, and shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, and the center, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center this motion wave breathe. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out, gathering starlight. And center, same thing, the other way. The center. Let's take 16 or so steps forward. And then we go elbow towards the opposite knee. And then tap the opposite heel. And behind, tap the heel. And then a cross step with a punch and a twist. Walk, march, or jog. We'll do the McGill Big Three today for the core and spinal stabilization. No rapid squats. So I think I'll do those myself. But do whatever feels right. Do what you're doing. Be safe. Got some bands in the after class. I'm going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30. Take 2 deep breaths. Interlace your fingers. Raise the hands up. Come up on your toes if you can. And back down. And back if you can. And come back to center. Drop one arm to the side, hand in that direction. And then do it the other way. Come back to center, interlacing the hands and dropping to the chest. Push out. Come on down, interlace the hands behind the back and lift. A little higher. And come on down and shrug. And put your fingertips on your shoulders and rotate the elbows in a circle forward. And then behind. Then the arms tap the shoulders. And squeeze back. Take an inhale. Big bear hug. Inhale, exhale, back again. Take an inhale. Bear hug, other arm on top. One more time. Each way. One arm behind the back, press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Come on down and rotate the head and neck. Switch directions. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Look up. And look down. Look over one shoulder. And then the other. And let's grab a stick. You're gonna place it in the arch of one foot, other foot comes out, and the leg, the knee on that foot, and stretch the inner thigh, the abductors. And then come on up and go the other way. And come on up, bring the stick in front of the first leg. Bring that leg out about 6 inches away. Put the stick on top of the collarbone, lean into it. And if you want, you can pick the sole off the floor and wiggle it. Come on up, press the sole of that foot against the stick. And come on back down, bring the other foot in front. Stick against the collarbone. Lift the sole of the foot as you slide down. And wiggle the sole back and forth if you can. Come on up, press the sole of the foot against the stick. And come on back. We're gonna do the flip-flops, the Booyah stick routine. Not to hit any taps. And then we're gonna make a big circle out. And then we're gonna bring it in. There you go. And then we'll go laterally in one direction. And then the other. And then bring it behind the back, look at the elbows, and twist it to waist. Lean back if you can, otherwise keep twisting. Come on back, tuck in the chin, back like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. And twist the torso, leave the hips and head facing forward. And then bring the stick up over the head, down below the waist, back up over the head, back down if you can. Keep it at the shoulders and push out. And then onto one side and at or near the top and swing it behind you. And then the other side. And then bring it in front. Feet are about hip width apart. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Dig your toes into the ground as you roll back on the fifth metatarsal. Then back to the first. Back and forth, back and forth. And then hold on the fifth, creating a big arch. Toes are scrunched into the ground. Another 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring the stick to the side. Put all your weight on one leg. You're on the toes on the other foot. If you can, lift the stick, otherwise keep it there for support. And lift the foot. If you can, move it around. Whoa. You can move the stick around. Wherever you feel comfortable today. Three, 2, 1, and down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Three, 2, 1, and down. All right. Put the stick down. I'm going to switch the cameras. I'll meet you on the floor for the McGill Big 3. We'll line our backs first. Hands by the side or under the small of the back. If you need support there, under the head, if you need support for your neck. Soles of the feet can be on the floor and lift up as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders, or the legs can be extended and come up as you lift your head, neck, and shoulders. I'm going to do 6 modified with the soles and then 5 regular. Do what feels right for you today. Starting now. And when you're done, take 2 breaths. And then we're going to come up on our knees. Hands are on the back of the thighs around the glutes. If you can't do back extensions, just simply come back, roll back to the knees. But if you can bend your back, do so back and forward. Up to 11. And when you're done with those two breaths, and we're gonna come back down. Hands can be behind your back or preferably by your hips. Soles of feet can be on the floor to come into the inverted table, or legs can be extended, as I'm going to do. We'll do up to 11. And when you're done, take a couple of breaths. And then we're going to turn around on all fours. Modified version, come into a cobra from all fours. I'll modify a down dog into an up dog. I'll do 6 modified, 5 regular. And you're doing, of course, whatever feels right. 2. And when you're done, take a couple of breaths. You can either stay down or stand up. We're going to do the ha breathing. I'm going to stand up. Switch the camera. You shouldn't do this again if you have high blood pressure. And you should warn anybody who's in the room that you're about to spook them. You hear that, Alaska? So we're going to inhale through the nose and go ha, ha, ha. So we'll do that about, I don't know, more than 12, less than 20. And we're going to start now. Ha, 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 ha. And then just feel that energy moving around. Nice couple of restorative breaths as you rub your hands together and cultivate chi. From Chibo. And the centering. Two breaths. Yeah, let us open our hearts. Pause on that inhale. Exhale to spread the love. And center. 2 breaths. Rain down heavenly chi. And scoop it up. And
Thanks,
namaste.
Tom.
Hey, Mira,
Thank
stay
you.
warm.
Thanks, Tom. Stay
Nina,
well.
you too. Yep.
See
you
what
tomorrow.
tomorrow brings.
Okay. Hey, Ava and Yo, good morning. Gonna do some band work. So let's grab the lighter band. And maybe I'll switch this camera to here. And let's just start by wrapping them around the wrists, holding out in front and coming out, holding for about a second as we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to do some rows. You can do them. I'm going to kneel on one knee, but you could also do it in a chair. Seated, wrap it around 1 foot. Move this back a little. Oops, sorry. And come back up past your rib cage, or kneel down in a split stance and do it that way. 1, 2, miss 3, 4, you get the idea. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then switch the band to the other foot. And 1, 2. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's put them around the sole of each foot. Lie on one side. And we're going to do some lateral raises. 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then bring it up to your knees. Or above your knees. Same side. And we'll do some clamshells. Seven,
8, 9, and 10. And then keep it on your knees, go to the other side. Turn around. And we will do 10 more clam shells on that side. And then move the bands down to the soles again. And we'll do 10 more lateral raises. Nine. And 10. And we're going to do another set of rows, either in the chair or in a split stance on the ground. 1, 3, 4, 5. Now from 6 to 10, when you get back, bring your elbow around and then back and down. 7, 8. Give the rotator cuff a little. 9 and 10. Action there. And then the other foot, other arm. Do 5 straight back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll come up. And this time, let's put the band behind the back around the wrists. Like so. And we'll pull out there, hold for about a second and come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is it. Well done.